This is my hobby, the greatest hobby. Hello everyone, back at it again with our Talisman character exploration guide. And previously we have just concluded the cat burglar and her ability to be able to take loot for herself is definitely something that's on the strong suit when it comes to her character. But now, let's go ahead and get on to the next character inside of the city. So the next character that we're going to be covering is a disciplined adept who can control the fundamental forces within his own spirit and adapt his very nature to any situation. This is indeed in reference to the Elementalist. Go ahead and take a look at the Elementalist's character card here. As we can see, well, this looks absolutely horrible. Strength of 1 in a craft of 1. Goodness gracious. And then we've also got this little tower logo here. Now, any card inside of the... Sorry guys, I was having a bit of camera trouble. But as I was saying earlier, any cards that possess that logo are a part of the city expansion, so if it's something that you're not particularly interested in, then being able to look at that logo is the best way to differentiate it all. But moving forward, the Elementalist starts in the city as a neutral character, much like the cat burglar in the previous video. He's also got 3 fate, 4 lives, as well as 2 character abilities. First of which says, at the start of the game, place 1 fate token on your character card as an elemental marker. And then it has this subsection of bullet points that says, once during your turn, you may flip your elemental marker towards light or dark side. As long as your elemental marker has its light side up, add 4 to your strength. As long as the elemental marker has its dark side face up, add 4 to your craft. So, with the elemental list, it becomes interesting. So we got character card here. Being able to shift back and forth, this is the fate marker. This isn't working like dark fate, so it doesn't necessarily apply to the rules of the Woodland expansion, so it doesn't have any effect when it comes to fate alignment and all that sort of thing. It literally, as the card says, is just a marker of what you're adding towards. And the reason that this ability in of itself becomes important is because it doesn't really define what it is that you're supposed to build more of. If you want to go the strength route with the Elementalist, you can. And if you want to go the craft route with the Elementalist, you can. But I would definitely want to say that regardless of whether you have this side or this side face up on the Elementalist card, the second ability can help you give some sort of indication of maybe a path choice that you want to take. Which is, you automatically kill enemy elementals without resorting to battle or second combat. You keep killed elementals as trophies as normal. This is a very important feature for the Elementalist because of the fact that with the ability to automatically kill elementals, most elementals are going to be craft-based. That's just the way that it is. In fact, even the box art, the city expansion, shows off an elemental, excuse me. But the reason that you want to be automatically killing these elementals is because there are a plethora of wanted posters inside the wanted poster deck that have contracts out for elementals. So, as I mentioned in the very first video, all of the city expansion characters are going to have their own unique way that they are able to accumulate wealth and take advantage of the extra city region. And with the Elementalist, if you're finding all these elementals, especially when you start expanding into other expansions that are going to possess elemental types, then you're going to want to be taking advantage of being able to automatically kill them. because then you can take them, you can come to the city, find the wanted posters, cash them in, claim those bounties, and start accumulating a lot of gold. And because there's no clear path on whether it is the strength or craft way, you can start taking advantage of both the Magic Emporium and the Armory in order to kind of set in stone what it is you want to accomplish. And being able to flip-flop, whether it be investing that for strength or be investing that for craft, is really Elementalist starts to shine. But just also be aware of the fact that you can only be one of those things during your set of turns. So if you've invested all in strength, and your elemental marker shows that you're invested in strength, and something craft shows up before you even flip it. Let's say you flipped from craft to strength, but then something craft showed up. Well, because you can't flip back, you might be vulnerable in that regard, and vice versa. If you have been invested in craft this whole time, and you flipped from strength to craft, and then something strength-based showed up, then you're also sacrificing in that area too. So you want to take into consideration the fact that whatever area of stats that you're focused on, whether it be focusing on strength or focusing on craft, because you're flip-flopping between the two, you are sacrificing one area for the other. So characters who might be focused on strength may or may not do well against you depending on what you invested in. So being careful of what you invest in, and more so playing the balanced role with the Elementalist is the way to go. So overall, what do I think of the Elementalist? I think he's a pretty solid character. If you're able to time whenever you're flipping your elemental marker and being able to automatically take out those elementals to be able to turn them in for more gold by claiming the bounties that occasionally pop up inside of the city. And then just being able to skyrocket from that point moving forward. But this encompasses the Elementalist, and I'll see you guys in the next one.